Hi, this is a video review for this car display, and I'm kind of excited to try this out and see how it works. But for right now, before we go out and test it, I wanted to show you how it arrived and show you everything that's inside the box. So this is the box that it comes. This is how it comes, and we've already taken stuff out, but it just so I'll let you read that. I'm not going to read everything to you, but it shows you all the different things that this displays. Nice packaging on this, and then when you open it up, you have the actual unit itself, and in here we have the cord that you're going to need, and this plugs in. This should plug in right underneath your dashboard, or wherever you would get your car coded if your check engine light comes on. And then under here, and I'm not going to take them out, but you can see them. There are two of these sort of films that are sort of like, they look like tempered glass screen protectors that you put on your phone. But what these are for is some windshields won't allow this to properly reflect. And so you'll put these on right where you want to be able to see your readout. And this will allow it to work properly. So there's two of these. There's a set of wipes to install these, just like you would, like I said, for a tempered glass screen protector. There is this sort of skid pad here to keep this from sliding around. And then we also have instructions. So since my husband's the one that thought this, I think it's cool, but since my husband's the one that's all gung-ho, he's going to be the one that gets to read all this and go out and install it. But I'm going to test it. I'm going to get video of it being used and tell you my thoughts, and that'll be it. So we'll be back.
I'm going to turn it on here, and when you first turn it on, you'll see it'll say it'll show you the battery thing. You'll see the little I don't know if you can you see that?
I can see it. Yep, I'm good.
And then the speed thing will start blinking to let you know that it's connecting and everything's good, and now you're ready to go. Now if I rev it, there's your RPMs. Up in the right hand corner, you can switch through. That's the water temperature. You can switch through voltage. You can switch through mileage, and that's the clock, and then that is a timer, and then you have also your RPMs and digital up there in the corner. I like it on the water temperature. That's good for me because I'm going to be towing a lot, and it'll be nice to keep an eye on the water temperature gauge right from here. Now if you want another thing I read about, I haven't done it yet, but there are other icons for alarms. There's icons for a check engine light and things like that.
Fuel mileage too, right?
The mileage. The only thing that does not work on this, for me, and it's because it's not a feature in my vehicle, is keeping track of the gas mileage. I don't have anything in this vehicle to track that in the data. So the upper left-hand corner where you see the 2 zeros, that's for liter per hour. It just stays at 0 because there's no data being transferred into the thing for that. If you want to like adjust things, you click and hold on the button, and you'll see it goes 1, 2, 3, 4 up in the corner, and the manual shows you what each one does to adjust the different things like the clock and mile per hour, all that kind of stuff. If you want to hold it back in, it'll go right back to the main thing. Now, the cool thing that I read about, and this, like I said, I haven't done it yet, is when you first start this up, if you pull this wheel back towards you, it will supposedly clear the codes in the car, which is kind of a neat thing. And I think that's it. So we'll go ahead and get going here, and you can see how it works. It's really cool. And it is definitely a nice safety feature. My only beef is I wish this thing was slightly bigger. But I'm getting used to it.
It's good if you're a backseat driver too, because I know exactly how fast he's going, and it's very accurate, we've noticed.
Yes, it's very accurate.
So we're leaving the gas station now. Pardon my shaky filming.
And you can see as you get up to the RPMs, it'll tell you it's a shift reminder on it as well. So if you have someone trying to learn how to shift and stuff, it'll help them, give them a reminder. They won't have to look down at all the gauges. Definitely a good thing for novice drivers, so that you don't want them looking down at the dashboard while they're driving. and it's kind of nice to have a digital readout of mileage and stuff. I'm still learning all the little ins and outs of it, but it's been a pretty cool thing so far.
So we'll wait until we get up on the highway, and then I'll go ahead and end this review, I think, right?
Well, yeah, and supposedly, well, there's two different, like in the menu, you can do two different displays. So I have it on where it's all the data all the time, but you can also make it so when you get up to higher speeds, it says when you get up to 80 kilometers per hour, it'll switch to just a high speed one where it's just the speedometer and not everything else. But like I said, I like to have all the data all the time, so I'm keeping it on that one. Pretty cool. Like I said, the only thing is I wish the window was a little bit bigger, and you do have to remember to manually turn it on and off when you turn off your vehicle. And I do believe, because I didn't see where there was a battery port on it, and that it's powered by that thing. Maybe there's a battery internally in it, but I don't think so. I would imagine it's powered by the data thing. As far as I can tell, it is.
Alright, well, we're on the highway now. Honestly, filming this is making me slightly car sick. So I'm going to go ahead and stop now. If I think of anything else, I'll add it to the written review. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, and I'll ask my husband because it's in his truck. I did not get to keep this cool little device. And for now, I hope that this was helpful.